Hi and welcome to Chair Tai Chi. Yeah, I'm having a Barbie kind of attitude, and all that means is just enjoying the moment, enjoying the day. So let's get started with Chair Tai Chi. Because Barbie is always smiling, so I'm putting on my Barbie smile. Sit tall, your hands rest on your thighs. One arm drops down, circle around, and come right back. Let's do that again. Drop down and circle. Back to center. Breathe. Warming up our core. And let's change sides. Drop it down and circle. When my oldest daughter, who's now 31, she was about 7. And there was a big controversy about Barbie. And I asked her, do you want to be like your Barbies? She said, no, Mommy, I don't want to. And I was feeling very proud of myself. I said, no, because my Barbies are always naked and have bad hair. True story. Lift it up. Exhale. I know pride comes before the fall. I was feeling very prideful, but reality hits, and Barbies are silly little dolls, but fun. Inhale. Exhale. Feet are shoulder width apart. Let those elbows drop. And all the way out to the side. Hands reach up and tap in the center. Come back. Let them fall back just a little farther than your hips, opening up that chest. Breath, exhale. Now let one heel come up at each time. Release that heel, change sides. Now add a head turn. Look to one side. Other side. Last one. And release. Allow your hands to rest on your thighs. As you lean back, let your hands come forward. Pull them back, lean in. So they're just sliding on your thighs. Pull back, elbows reach, open that chest. Last one, lean forward. Hand and thigh come up together. Just straight back down. Lift and hold. Doesn't have to be super high. You can even just do a heel if that's more comfortable. But if you're able to lift your entire leg, go for it. You got it. Lift and hold, hold and release. Breathe. Now in your posture, your chest is lifted up, your shoulders are reaching back behind you like they're in little pockets behind you. And release. Extend one foot out in a small circle. So it's hovering the ground, or if it's more comfortable, you can circle your foot on the ground. I have to hover. I have a rubber mat, so it gets kind of grabby. Reverse that circle. Keep that posture strong. And release. Change sides. Now, if you want to, you can tap around in a circle if that's more comfortable, or keep that circle going. Always making it mindful of how your body is feeling today. Reverse that circle. Big breaths. And release. Extend one leg out to the corner. Reach out and draw it in, keeping that leg out. Reach out. As you draw that elbow into your ribs, think about strength right there, pulling in. Arm is shoulder height. Abs are pulled in strong. Let's change sides. Extend, reach. One side might be easier than the other. Your reach could be narrow. Or extend it, keeping your head above your heart. And back to center, bringing it in. One hand reaches over, palm is up. Now dive with your elbow high down. Add a lean, so you're lifting one thigh very gently up off the chair. Balance. This hand is not to be pushed, it's just resting. Lift up. Feel that thigh lift off your chair. Changing sides. Over and out. Big breath, exhale. Remember to lift that thigh up off the chair. If that's too much, you just make this figure 8 a little more narrow. And release. Both hands come out. Bring them in. Now cross, just as we did before, and bring them out. Big breath up, cross in front and out. One more time, down and lift. Hands come on your thigh. Extend one foot forward, get that ankle in the game. Look over your shoulder. Hold in your core. Reverse that circle, look the other way. And back to center, changing legs. Now, if you're more comfortable with your heel on the ground. That gives a little less pressure right through your thigh. That's fine. Do that. Or hold it up. Look to one side. Change directions the other way. Keep your shoulders square to the front. And release. Lift it up, flex that foot. Bring your knee in and place it on the ground. Changing sides. Flex forward, knee up, and place it down. Opposite hand joins in. Now lift up and lift that chin up. Come back to center. That's a bit of a balance challenge. Changing your gaze as you lift. If it's uncomfortable, just keep your head forward. Big breaths when you need it. One more each side. And release. Both arms drop down. Scoop it forward, lean like you're just about to stand. And come back. Sit tall. Feet are shoulder width apart. Lean up, lift that tailbone. If you want, you can lift your rear end all the way off, just like a 1/4 inch, not even standing. You can't even see it, but you can feel the difference pushing through your heels. And thank you for being here. What a glorious day. Last one. And release. Hands come up over your head. Exhale into prayer. Heart center. Bring it up. Hands come out into like the letter U. So stop halfway. Bring them up and into heart center. Bring them up and look over one shoulder. Up and in. Up and look over the other shoulder. And back to prayer center in your heart. Rotate to the corner. And change. Big breaths. As you turn, don't let your knees follow. They stay in the front. Just your shoulders rotate. Now open and lift to the sky. Up. Back to center, changing sides. Last one. And back to center. Open your hands, tap your knees. As you come in, rotate those palms, push out. Big breath, exhale in. Up, rotate in, push out. lift up a little higher. In. Feel that spine expand. Like you're pushing 2 doors open. Push. Now look over one shoulder and together. Can you feel the difference? It's beautiful. Other side. One side. And back to center. Drop one arm down and lean a big circle. Open and close. Wide and close to your body. Almost shoulder height. And release. Change sides. Open and release. Keeping your shoulders square toward me. It's low to your thigh. Out shoulder height with a small lean to the side. And back to center. Let's grab a drink of water and we'll jump right back in. Beautiful job, by the way. Hydrate. I know. I love water. You know it. Sitting tall and strong. We're going to step to the side. Just open those hips and look to the corner. Bring it right back and change sides. Sit on the edge of your chair so you have more of an expanding opening. You're warmed up by now, so you can expand a little farther if you want. We're going to add the second leg, so 2 steps and together. Back to center. Hold it there. Open and step for 2. Feel that stretch right through your thigh? Yes, that's what we're going for. Step and hold. Lift that chest. Keep that posture strong. Last one, and we'll add some arms. Back to center. So your arm comes in and twists and reach. Add that second leg and back to center. Nicely done. Lift under, reach, add that second leg. Let's continue. Hold in that tummy, lift your chest. One more each side. And back to center. Hands drop down. One hand comes on top and drop it back down. The other hand comes on top. Big opening, so it's as though you're holding a big giant beach party ball. One hand is under your chin, one is right around your belly button. Big opening. Elbow is high. Now you're going to add an extension as your hands come in. Lift and hold. Bring it right down. Change sides. So whatever hand is on top, that's the leg that extends. If you are more comfortable with the heel placement, that's just perfect. Or all the way out. Big breaths. And release. One hand reaches out, look up, lift. Even your tailbone reaches up. So you're lifting, not just grabbing here, but you're extending through your hips and rib cage. Lift that chest. Release. Up. Change sides. Lift. Like you're getting that something off the very top counter. I do that often because I'm middle. I'm only about 5'3" if I stand up really tall. So reaching for high things is a normal activity for me. Changing sides each time. Add a little bit of a lean in your grab. Lean, grab. Add a balance challenge. Lift that one thigh up just a little. So you're leaning and lifting. If you're comfortable with just a simple grab, those are options. You can stay right here, still moving and grabbing, or a bigger extension and lift. Look out that direction. Last one. And release. Opening your legs as wide as you're comfortable, a little bit wider than the chair. Sit on the edge of your chair, either on your hand or drop to your elbow. One hand scoops down and up. Scoop it down and up. So an option is right here. You can be right in this direction or a little bit more intense. Down and feel those ribs open up. Your hip right here, right there. Last one. Back to center, sit tall, big breath up. Exhale into prayer. Changing sides. Here we go. Scoop it down and around. Excuse me. And Hands down, lift up and into prayer. Hold it here. Drop down and reach out. Back to center, just changing sides. And back to center, hands rest on your thighs. Turn your toes forward and lean back, grabbing your knees. Feel that upper back open. Come forward, pushing your chest forward, elbows are back. Round and release. Feel that upper back open so you've got your hands on your knees. Lean forward. Pull those elbows back. Last one. And sit tall. Bring your feet back to a narrow position. Sit on the edge of your chair. Hands are down. You're going to alternate scoops. Push down, scoop up. Push down. So it's kind of a swimming motion if you would want to think of it that way. Or a scoop and push. If you don't want to use the lean, arms look like this. If you want to lean, you know. Push down, reach up. It's a fluid movement. Lifting, reaching. Breathe. One more each side. And back to center. One hand is over, one is under. Lift up, rotate, bring it down. Up. Elbows high, big breath. Now on the up, you're going to rotate to one side and change. Bring it down and up and change. So it's a change of the level. Perfect. You guys are always rocking this. One more each side. Bring it back to center. And separate your feet shoulder width apart. And that's 2 fist lengths. So if you ever wonder, you can check that out. Extend one leg and bring it under. Squeeze there. Up. Add the arm, reach forward. Squeeze back. Your hand goes towards your hip. Reach and reach. If you're more apt to do a heel and a toe in this motion, that's a choice. And release it down, changing sides. Lift forward so you can do a heel if you choose, and a toe underneath, or do it all the way out and pull it under. As you lift, keep your chest lifted. Don't compromise by leaning forward. You want to stay so lifted up. Last one. And release. Hands come down. Let your chin rest on your chest. Hands drop to the side. Extend one arm up and look up. Your hand come back down to the side. Just look at your feet. Other side lifts up, look up. And down, one more each side. Sit strong. Lift that chest. You're just looking down at your feet. Scoop it forward. Head comes up. Arms rise over your head. Big breath. Relax it in. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Coach Dina McD, feeling like a Barbie today. And all that means is keep your smile going. Guys, see you next time. Bye.